What specific challenges should you be aware of when sourcing your product from China? Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to protect your product when sourcing from China. This is an essential topic for anyone looking to import from China. So let's dive right in. Before we start, let's look at some statistics together. According to qualityinspection.org, in 2020, 32% of surveyed businesses cite quality issues as the major challenge when sourcing from China. Another statistic done by AmCham China. Language barrier is the significant problem, with 18% businesses facing communication issues in 2021. Communication is a big challenge when sourcing products from China. As a seller, the best way is to get multiple product samples from different factories or suppliers. You may get one from Guangdong, one from Hangzhou, and the other one from Shanghai. Just an example. When you receive the products, you know what quality of products you are getting. For now, not so quick. And most importantly, by doing this, you have tested how the factories communicated with you. Did they miss what you said? Did they send out wrong items? Or did they send to a wrong shipping address? Now, you have got an idea of how they handle communications and that if they really take you seriously. Because if they are unsure about your request or requirements, they will ask you. This is also giving them a test about their responsibility and ability to solve and avoid a problem. According to McKinsey China, 62% of foreign companies mentioned the differences in business practices as a major hurdle in 2020. Another statistic done by PwC China. In 2021, 28% of businesses found understanding guanxi, the relationship building, challenging. The cultural differences is another big topic. It can affect many ways to ruin your business relationship. First one, in the Western countries, people tend to have a more straightforward answer or communication. As the time goes, you'll get better, in learning how the Chinese suppliers, how they are thinking. So it's just about the time. The next one is finding reliable suppliers. Now, let's discuss how to find reliable suppliers in China. You can start by researching online directories, attending trade shows, or asking for referrals for your network. Always verify the supplier's credentials and check for reviews or testimonials from other customers. But there are some red flags to look for when you are finding a potential supplier. According to China Law Blog, a 2021 report found that 40% of businesses find inconsistent communication are red flag. Another number by Sino shipping. About 30% of companies find lack of professional certificate a major warning in 2022. The first red flag is that you feel like the supplier isn't reliable. You are uncertain if the factories can be trusted. Sometimes it may just be your gut feeling. But trust me, you do have to trust your gut feeling. If a factory or supplier take you seriously, they know and they have good experience of how to deal with overseas buyers. They understand how to avoid that type of mistakes. And they will try whatever it takes not to giving buyers a feeling of doubt. Negotiating with suppliers. Once you have found a potential supplier, it is time to negotiate. Make sure to discuss pricing, payment terms, and delivery schedules. Don't be afraid to negotiate for better terms, but also remember to maintain a good relationship with your supplier. In 2021, 68% of companies find successes with bulk order negotiations. Around 54% of businesses used timely payments as a negotiation leverage in 2022. There are many strategies that we can use to negotiate with suppliers and get better deals. Be sure to check out my further videos. I will discuss each of the negotiating strategies for your success buying from China. Quality control and inspection. Quality control is crucial when sourcing products from China. Always request samples and conduct thorough inspections before placing a large order. You can also hire a third-party inspection company to ensure the quality of your products. There might be a third-party inspector that you can use, but is it necessary to use a third-party inspector for all your orders? Whether to use an inspector company or not, it really depends heavily on how big or the total value of your shipment. For example, say if your shipment is worth $1 million, yes, you definitely want to spend a couple $1,000s to have a professional checks. Pay for the professional third-party inspector to do a visit for you to their location to check out the order. But if your order shipment is only worth a few $1,000s, or they are just a test order for your new launch product, you will be crazy if you want to get a third-party inspector for that. So you get my point. You have to value the risk and the cost of each individual situation. And of course, you wouldn't need to check the order shipment as many. You have already established a good and reliable supplier or factories for your product. Intellectual property protection. Protecting your intellectual property or IP is essential when sourcing from China. Register your trademarks, patent, and copyrights in China, and consider working with a local attorney to help you navigate the legal process. How long does it take to register a trademark or patent in China? The average time to register a trademark in China is 6 to 9 months. On the other hand, the patent registration in China takes around 22 to 36 months on average as of 2022. This is one of the most asked questions from sellers all over the world. How can I protect my product or brand in China? Should I register for a trademark in China? Yes, you definitely need to do that. IP and trademark are protected based on individual countries or locations. No, you cannot protect your logo in China. If your trademark logo is registered in the US, this is a very deep topic that I will make a dedicated video and tell you step by step on how to have your product or brand protected in China. Going back to the question, should I get a trademark or patent in China to protect my brand or product? The short answer is it depends. In my opinion, if you are looking at the cost-effective side, if you are just testing out a new product and it is just your first launch, you have no idea if it will sell or not. Spending extra money to file for a trademark logo at this point might not be necessary, since you have to control your expenses at this stage. Once the product is tested in the market and you are sure that the product is the way to go, at this stage, file the trademark logo. Or even at that point, you will come up with a better logo variation or ideas after the first successful product launch. You never know. So if you don't have so much money to start the new product, test it first and then get the trademark later. Shipping and logistics. You will need to choose between air, sea, or land transportation, depending on your products and budget. Be sure to plan for customs, clearance, and any potential delays. What factors should you consider when choosing between air, sea, or land transportation for your product? In 2023, 67% of businesses chose sea freight for low-cost bulk shipping. About 52% of businesses in 2022 selected air freight for speed and perishable goods. To get your products shipped from China to your destination countries, you basically are looking at three options. The first one is sea transport. It is slow but low cost. The second one is air transport. Faster than sea transport, but more expensive. And the third one is carrier express, the fastest and the most expensive one. Although there are many aspects that you should consider, one thing that you must consider is the nature of product. For example, say it is a set of wine glass. It is heavy and it is easy to break. In this case, using sea transport method would be your best choice. The other factor to consider is how rush do you need it to arrive to the warehouse. Are you running out of stock, or do you have plenty of stock but you are just preparing for the next quarter? There are many factors to consider. I will be making more videos on this topic with deeper details and strategy that you can use to get the lowest shipping cost for your shipment. And that's it. By following this step, you can better protect your product and have a smoother buying from China and sell that to the world. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more great content. I will see you in my next video.